Hello everyone, Dr. Reyes here, and I'm going to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo's injury, which happened in Game 3 and in Game 4. He has twisted the ankle twice now. So what's going on?
You're watching the channel of Dr. Sean Reyes, where I talk about health, fitness, medicine, with a specialization in the foot and ankle.
All right, first things first, I'm really happy I got his last name pronounced on the first try.
You say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo.
So I'm going to be referring to him as Giannis from here on out. Now, does anybody find it a little weird that he twisted his ankle again in Game 4 just after Game 3? That's because one of the most common reasons of a sprained ankle is a previously sprained ankle, and Giannis obviously didn't have time to rehab the ankle. All right, first let's break down the anatomy of the ankle really quick. First of all, a ligament is an attachment of the bone to the bone. We have three main lateral ligaments, and then we have the medial ligaments, meaning on the inside here. We call these the deltoid ligaments, but we're not going to be talking about today. That is from an eversion sprain, which you rarely see. Most people do an inversion sprain and end up partially tearing one of those lateral ligaments. The first and most common sprain is going to be the ATFL, the anterior talofibular ligament. The second is going to be the CFL, the calcaneofibular ligament. The third is going to be the PTFL, the posterior talofibular ligament. Now, when you get into complete tears of all three or the PTFL, you're looking at a long rehabilitation. A lot of times, if you just work that ATFL, you can walk it off and come back in the game. The thing that's concerning with Giannis is he injured it in Game 3, and it wasn't due to a traumatic incident. You know, it wasn't coming off a rebound and landing on somebody's shoe. He came to a stop and the ankle just twisted on him, which shows me the ankle might be a little bit weak to begin with. He didn't fully allow it to recover. He walked it off, and then he came back in Game 4 and he twisted it again. And just looking at the clip of the twist itself, it doesn't look that bad. Some of these ankles, when you look at them, these sprains, they just look just horrifically gory to look at, and you know something really bad happened. But anyway, he twisted it in Game 4. He held it, was kind of in pain a little bit, but he ended up getting up and walking off. The question is, should he play in Game 5? I mean, they're already down in the series. The chances of them winning a championship, probably zilch. But if he comes back in Game 5 and he retwisted again, then he could really do some damage. And allow me to explain why. In Game 3, that was kind of the initial injury. Why he's more prone to injure it in Game 4 and or Game 5 here is when you twist it the first time, the ligaments get overstretched. Think of a really overstretched rubber band, or a rubber band that's been stretched out too much. It doesn't have that snap, that pull, that elasticity, that tightness that it once had. So he's already lost that in Game 3, and in Game 4 it's already a little bit weak. And then the proprioceptive fibers in the ligament, meaning the body's awareness and where you are in space, isn't what it used to be. A good example of that would be if you're walking and let's say you're just walking and your foot just twists all of a sudden and then it cocks back over. We've had it happen to all of us at some point, and we're just like, whew, that could have been disastrous. Those are some intact proprioceptive fibers. The ligaments stretched, the foot cocked back over, and that is good intact ligaments. But Giannis temporarily lost that when he twisted his ankle. So we try to get ankle braces and tape the foot to get the foot nice and tight and the proprioceptive fibers revved up and the ligaments so they don't overstretch. But the thing is, Giannis hasn't had time to do physical therapy or rehab. So he's going to go into Game 5 and he's going to have an already weak ligament, and they're going to sit there and tape and ankle braces, which are good. But nothing's going to be good old physical therapy and rehabilitation, balancing on a Bosu ball and strengthening the ligaments on the lateral side of the area there, the ankle. But he doesn't have time to do that. So when you look at his injury, they're going to get an x-ray of the area. Again, x-rays, you're not going to see the ligaments, but you will see what's called diastasis, meaning the bones separate, because if there's a ligament holding two bones together and one of them snaps, snap, 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 then you can see that on an x-ray, but I highly doubt they're going to see that with Giannis. I don't think it's anything more than a grade 1 ankle sprain. They'll get an MRI to play it safe, and it'll be more prognostic than anything. But he hasn't had time to do any rehabilitation, obviously, because he's in the middle of the series here. But I think he should sit out the rest of the series, because if he has a weak ankle going into Game 5 and he twists it, it can be a really nasty twist. And if he ends up damaging the CFL, the PTFL, those ligaments, or worse, even fractures the foot or anything like that, because of these weak ligaments, he can really do damage and be out long term. Anyway, thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button with the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I also have a martial arts channel that's pretty sweet. You can check out some of the videos here and follow me there as well. Anyway, thanks for watching.